Alright, welcome back. So we're doing the About page now, the interior page. Normally I just have these templated, and I don't do these, but I want to do something a little extra special here and maybe have a new interior page template that I can use. So right away, it looks like we can reuse the code for desktop that we have. So, you know, why do it again? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to copy everything from our first page that we did. We're going to do Control N for new, Control V for paste, Control S for save, and in our HTML we are going to do about.html. Well, no, let's just do about. It's already being saved as HTML, so about. So this is now our about page. And let's just move this down a little bit. So the footer's the same. It's just we're cutting everything. So this is gone. All this is gone. Gone. Except for landing. And I'm gonna hang on to cards because it's got my triangles right here, and looks like they're gonna be doing the same thing. So we're just gonna remove about everything else. We're going to keep the container as is with the triangles, but we're going to remove these because we're not going to use these. Okay, and now that's it. Now let's do a markup. So now we copy and pasted that. Let's look at our nav menu. So we got this class of active menu, which tells us you know, which one's the active one. So right now on home, the active menu is creating the bar on the index.html, which is the home. So we have to take this and move it to the about page. So we're going to do /html/about, and we're going to add that class there. And don't forget the /html here. That means, looks like I got to put that slash up here too. There we go, because that'll make a dead link. All right, that's fixed. I mean, that's really all we got to do up here. So now we got right here landing. So here's what we got different in landing. Instead of being like the longer one, which is over here, we're going to shorten it up a bit. So I'm going to take this. Gonna go here, and I'm gonna wrap this in a span so that I can display block it and it goes to the next line. And we're just gonna take this lorem ipsum, put this in my little h2, and we don't need an insta quote anymore. And that's got our clippies. Cool. Now we just got to deal with this being the way it is. Okay, so we're going to skip that. Here's the container. And it looks like we're going to have a card in this container. And it's going to... I think this card might be absolutely positioned right here. Trying to figure out how do I want this to be, I think I want this to be the group, right? So this will be the about group, and then make this its own section, maybe like, you know, Ryan's spotlight, and then obviously this will be its own group, and then we're at the footer. So hopefully this isn't too bad. Let's get this rocking. So inside our container, first we're going to have this, which is going to be, is that our standard? This is 36. Alright, hide the triangles. There, this one. 36. Okay, so let me grab that standard. I think it's in the about. Yeah, we got sub, standard. So let's just take this section. I'm trying to think how I want to play this. So it's on the container as standard. And then content. So I'm going to take this and take this content because that's got the things I want. Is that it? Yeah. So I'm going to take content and I think that's going to be standard. So inside that, we're going to have one paragraph. And then it's meet the electrician. Gosh darn triangles. Copy. Paste. We don't need an A tag. Okay, and team. So then we just do this. Team. We're just going to do 2. Okay, so that's going to be the content. That's a standard. And then that's their content. And then this is going to be let's just call it right content. And this image, now obviously it's going to be changing based on the like the screen size. So I want it to be a background image. So we're going to have this div for image, and it's purely decorative. So we don't have to do anything. Just aria hidden equals true. And that's going to have that. And then this is going to be an H3. Paste that there. And we got a P. Let's just copy this. And that's it for that. So now let's just, well, let's not do that. Let's just copy this section just to get its code. And this is going to be Ryan's Spotlight. This is Ryan's section where we get to show off who he is. And we remove all these. So right away we got our dot left content where we have our H2. And I think we're just going to do a break. So that break will also jump the line. I don't have to make it into a span if I use a break. Copy this. Make that. Whoops. So he doesn't have any of these except for, I don't think he has any of these. We might be able to use, I think he's got a Facebook. I think we could do Google. So let's just do .social. We got an A and back up the flat icon. Well, wait, no, I don't need to go to flat icon. I already got them. Facebook. That's right. I remember you. And Google. I'm going to go ahead and hide these. And don't forget to lazy loading equals lazy. That's going to be those guys. And dot write content. So what I think this is going to be is I think we're going to have a full container, like a regular container, the same as this one, except I think we're just going to push everything to the left and have this margin. This have a margin right of whatever. Okay, this you got to go sending to back. Get out of my way. All right. Yeah, so 85. I'll have 85 pixels. This will push this off. And then I think I'm going to set a pseudo element on the container that is 50% of the width of the container. And then, 50 view width. And then I'll have it positioned 50%. And just go over here, so it'll just be behind it. So all I need is the image. So there's that. And I think the rest is taken care of. So now we just take this and do one more. Do some highlights. Yes, buddy?
Dad, where's my eyebrows?
I don't know. You gotta ask mommy. Go ask mommy.
Can Mama ask her?
I can. I'm working, bud. I can't.
Please.
Go ask mommy. He's asking where his iPad is, but we took it away because he doesn't deserve it. He has been misbehaving. Oh, I'm gonna close this door. All right, I gotta take a pause here and go and deal with family. So another cut. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So we got this section, and in it, let's see, we got our standard stuff again. So we're gonna put I think, what is it on the ID? Yeah, class of standard. And then we take our content and we fill it. Does it need to be in a container? Is it in a container? In a container. Cool. So let's take all this, wrap it in a container. Okay. Now this is going to be portfolio. Oh, that's right, I gotta change this. Team. Okay. And then I'm just gonna grab the portfolio then. And hopefully that pulls the same code. So I'm going to take this right there, copy, paste, so glamorous. So that's it for that. And then, so we're going to have this section. So we're going to have cards. And then let's do .card. So in this card, we're going to have another div with a background image. Div.image. Already hidden equals true, it's not important. And then we got an H3. So we have an H2 up here, and this is the same section, so we're going to jump down to an H3. That's why we're doing H3. Project. And that P, copy, and then an A. C project. And we just copy paste this 4 times. And then we got our triangles. So we gotta grab this little guy and pop it down here. That's gonna be our triangles for our portfolio section down here. And that's it. That was yeah, the markup's not gonna be that bad. It's just building it that's gonna be interesting. So yeah, let's get to that video. And well, actually that's gonna be the same video. So yeah, this is gonna be all one gigantic video. All right, so now we got all that, and we're gonna go to the about page. Oh, that's right. This is going to about diamonds, so we need it to go to navigation. There we go. And we'll go here. There we go. And it looks like we're missing the, here we go, slash images. Why is that not coming up? Remove this. Interesting. Why aren't, let's see. Remove that, we don't need that there. Westside, oh, that's because I changed it on home, but I didn't change it on about. All right, there it is. Okay, so we got this. This is the mess that we, good Lord. Yeah, this is the mess that we have to fix. So this will be interesting. Okay, so that he's getting that code, and they're getting that code. So let's turn off dark mode. And this is what we got. Let's start with our small screen and move from there. So right away, we got to deal with this span not being the color that we want. So we're going to do new. Oh, not here. Here. New. Save. And we're going to desktop. Oh, looks like I got to go all the way. Okay, so on our web, Westside, CSS, and it's going to be about.css. Wonderful. So they're dark. Let's move this down here. And let's grab our style because we are going to be stealing from it. landing. Oh, these are my other notes. There it is. Grab media query code. Pop that in there. Get my 0. So 0, 768 pixels. I'm just typing this out so you can see 1024 pixels and 1300 pixels. So that's our basic breakpoints. And what we got here. So we actually, oh, you know, I actually should probably steal the landing section. God, there's so much. And I'm going to steal the cards. Gosh darn it, there's so much. Okay. So we take these. Whoops. Copy. And I'm just going to paste this here. So let's just collapse all these for now so that it's easier to view. Okay, these are going to be the next section. So this is going to be Ryan Spotlight. And this isn't cards, this is straight up about. Okay, and when we save here, nothing changes because that's what we want. And up here, we actually have to link to the new style sheet because it's pulling from style right now. So we got to pull from about. And this all now this is all where it's supposed to be. Looks like we're missing our animation. Where are those at? I'm just going to collapse all of these just so I can peruse the document faster. I don't see any. Are they at the bottom? Yeah, go ahead. I mean, you could skip this part if you want. Okay, so now. Okay, so now I got everything organized. But where's my animations? Are they in here? No. No. Are they in core styles? No. This is working as intended. So let's investigate triangles. It's animating, so where is it getting its animation from? Because it's in cards? Okay, here's the animation. Oh, that's the animation declaration. Ah, gosh. Okay, here we go. Keyframes. Is this it? No. Well, gosh darn it. Where's the freaking animation for... Oh, God. Alright. This is what happens when you spread out working for a couple weeks. Because then you forget where things are. Fade. Okay, so it's using the fade animation. This is fade. But this is symbol group. Okay, symbol group is using the same fade. For whatever reason, the animation was in here. So I need to grab this. Go to About. And I just got to put it in my landing so that it's available. And there they go. Now they're doing it. Okay, so how do I want this to go? How do I want this to go? You know what would be interesting is if I move this up here from... I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for mobile right now. I'm wondering if I move this section up here with Flexbox on the body or on the main and just move this section up here. This will be interesting. Let's try it. Because this stuff doesn't have, you know, it can't go on top. It doesn't have a background on it. But this, if I make this image, you know, right here, right, front and center, because this is About, you know, I want him to be front and center. So what if we do something crazy? So we're here on the hero, but this is not a hero thing. So on mobile only, so I guess, so I'll put this here. This is just going to be body. Whoops. So we do main, display, flex. Flex direction is column, obviously. Nothing's changed, so that's cool. Now I want... Oh, I gotta do these, I forgot to do the IDs. There's my main. Okay, landing. So there's hero. We got hero. About. And then we got Ryan. So I want Ryan. I want your order to be 2. Hero, obviously order stays 1. And then About order 3. Doesn't seem like this worked. Okay. Oh, I didn't save. Save. Okay, so there's that. Gosh, because then we're running into the problem with the triangles, because now the triangles are down here. But I don't think we need them on mobile right now. So outside the body, we go to our about, and we're displaying none this. So we're losing the triangles for now. Okay, and then, well, first let's take off dark mode. What the heck? No, take off dark mode. Why is this dark? Where is this coming from? I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Okay, what the heck is going on here? So let's get out of this dimension. Okay, looks like it's on the body. Is it on the body? There's a background. That it's coming from. Okay, yeah, I think it's coming. It's coming from the home page. So maybe I got to okay, on about landing. Maybe I need. Oh, first of all, I think I know what the problem is. I have all these cards IDs, but I just changed the ID in here to about. And then we got all these Ryan ones. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just having a little trouble right now trying to figure out what the hell is going on here. Gosh darn it. Maybe I can't do it the way I want. Maybe what is happening? Alright, I'm gosh, God bless, I'm getting really freaking irritated right now. Like, where is it? Where is my website? Oh, I see. It was dragged up all the way to the top of my second monitor that's above me. What the heck? Okay, that was stupid. That was just stupid. Alright. Okay, so we got this. My next section is about. So it has all those things. Maybe I can't, maybe I just... I got a hero back. Where am I getting a hero at? I got another one? I got a hero here and a hero here. Oh. Because Ryan is here. Oh, I see. Okay, so this is Ryan. This is... See? Naming your classes, your IDs. Pay attention to them. There you go. That's why I was getting another hero down here. Okay, footer's done. This is Ryan. This is about and hero. Alright, so we just got... God, son of a... What is this doing here? Oh, maybe because I have a portfolio, I have to set it. Is that why? Yeah, because I have to explicitly set all the sections and their order. Okay. Now what is this? Okay, these Facebook icons are taking up a lot of space. And they're white. I need this color, so I have to download new ones anyway. God, you know, I thought this was gonna... I really thought this one was not gonna take that long, but Jesus. All these little things are killing me right now. Alright, Facebook. This one looks like that's dark, dark, dark. SVG. Give me... Facebook black. I like to use this one. Come on, you can do it. What is this? I don't know what this is all about. I'm just trying to... Man, is everything like just on me today? I can't even... Thank you. God, I feel like I'm being such a bitch today. You know, it's just one of those days. One of those days. So, on the about. Where's my social? Alright, so there's those. That's why we're seeing the white. Okay. So then my CSS, the way this is going to work, here's my landing, here's my about, and here's my Ryan. My Ryan is first. And I want, because the way it's in the HTML, this one is first and this one is second. So I need to change this. So Ryan, why is this in a right content? I don't need that. I can save a div. What was I thinking? Okay, so there's gonna be that. So I need to display flex direction column so that it goes up and down, because by default flex goes left and right, so we gotta set that. I want to justify content center, and dinner is ready. Awesome. So left content order 2. Order 1. Okay, so there you are. View the index. Okay, so now you're taking that up. So this image is this being stretched out? Interesting, it's not being displayed like this. Why are you giving it to me like this? Okay, so it looks like it's an image as a background. I just want this cropped image. Oh, alright. Well. So I think what I need to do then, so we're going to zoom out 100%. So this is what it should be. This is the exact size. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to screenshot it. And I'm just going to grab it exactly as it fits. Easy, gentle. Man, this is so hard. I don't even think I got it exactly. I don't think I got it. Let's do this again. Shoot, I just forgot how to do screenshots. Yeah! Nope. I just forgot how to do screenshots. Oh my god. All right. Well, you know, I'm being called for dinner. I need a break. I clearly I'm frazzled right now from earlier, so I'm gonna go eat dinner and come back to this. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now. So I had a little thought. There you go. I just oh no, I can't. Not with that selected. I just remembered how to do screenshots. For some reason, I forgot to do that. So we're gonna do this. Then I'm gonna open up Paint. And I can zoom in and grab it pixel by pixel. Ah, dang it. Okay, so I start here. Right. And then right there. So we're going to crop that. And then we just got to get rid of that little line. There we go. Now we got it. So there's that. Save as. Alright. JPEG. It's going to be into Ryan. Okay, so now it should be more square. So we're going to do margin auto so we can center it. Cool. Let's drop this down to 90%. And now what we need to do for this section, because we want it to overlap, we're going to do the negative margin. So this isn't a Ryan, here's Ryan, and I want to do I need to wrap this in a container. Alright, wrap these guys in a container. That means this needs the display flex stuff. And I need a margin top of negative 150. Let's just see how that plays out. Let's do 200 and 50. 40. Yeah, a little bit, get a little space there. Okay, so there's that. Image. Do we have a shadow on it? I think we got a shadow here. Drop shadow, inspect. There's my shadow. And I'm going to put it on here. Let's bump this up to 75. And we should have a shadow on there. So let's do margin bottom 50. I guess let's make this centered. So Ryan, I think we just do, we don't have to go that deep. Ryan H2, text align center. RIP, text align center. Get those guys going. I think there's H2. Where are we at? It's like 40, so let's just margin bottom of 20. Just a little bit. And then I need to, on the, let's see. Let's get a padding bottom of 50. No, that didn't work. Oh, that's on container. Let's try here. Nope, that's still, let's see. Oh yeah, because this is still part of the content. Okay, so great, now we can take control of these guys. So let's grab that social A. So you see the square here? We got to get rid of that. This is the A, and I think it looks like these A's are getting a back shadow from the image. So I'm not that specific. So I think I need to give this image a name. Ryan. There we go. That way that box shadow is not also touching these images. So social A, first we have the display inline block so that we can do things to them, make them a block level element, but make them inline blocks so they're next to each other. Margin auto, or just margin 0. Now these images are too big, so how big do we want them? With 20 pixels. Height auto. A image. Okay, so those are taken care of. And I mean, since they're inline blocks, I mean, we don't need to do a flex box. Since they're inline blocks, if we just do text align center, that's going to center them anyway. And we'll just make a margin 0 top and bottom, left and right, I don't know, 5. Spread them out a little bit. How far are they apart over here? They're like 30. Let's just do 10. That should be good enough. And then we'll do margin bottom on the P. Let's just do 50. Let me see here now. So we got this. If this is 50, then I want to make this 25. You know, half and half. I want to have some sort of meaning to what I'm doing. So if this is 50, I want this to be smaller. So I'm going to do half. So 25. And then the bottom here is 50. Okay, so that's cool. It's not just random spacing. I gotta fix this. So window landing, H1. There we go. It's just the span was picking up some of the default span colors in my core styles. So where are you all coming from? The about. Yeah, because this stuff, I mean, it would be cool to have it here, right? But we got so much text here. We got too much text here. It might be a little distracting. So for now, let's go to my about. And none. Oh, that's right. All these cards. We replace that. Okay, so now we got that. And I think what we're dealing with, let's see. There it is, margin top. I knew that was a problem. So I don't need, yeah, see this padding bottom 50, padding top 50. We don't need that. That's too much. That's 100 pixel space. I want 50 pixel space. So when we go to Ryan, let's get rid of that. Let's just get rid of this. Oops, 0. I have to set it. All my sections have that. Okay. So now I need to do these styles. So I need to grab the standard. Is this about? Yeah, this isn't about. Let's get past these triangles. So let's go to our home page and let's find out where these styles are coming from. Because I want to get these. This is going to be the same everywhere else. So this is coming from about. Okay, that standard sub. Do we not have that here? This is in, okay, 0. This is about. Maybe because I copied the cards, so I have to go to about here. So here's about. Okay, so here's my standards. So I'm going to take this and about triangles, animation, card. Okay, we don't need these. We don't need these. We don't need the card. Get rid of that because we don't have any cards. Put the standard back in. Okay, where did I lose them? So I do that. Okay, so these go here. I don't need these, right? Okay, so then we delete this. Okay. That's cool. Alright, now it's just when I put in the sub and standard. Oh, looks like I'm missing it on here. Okay, so that's Ryan Thompson. Great. Okay, we're doing it for portfolio. Portfolio. Meet the electrician. That's here. Okay, so that goes under you. Okay. So yeah, I do want it. Well, let's see. Meet the electrician's over here, so it's in this section, which is now here. God, yeah, I'm totally messing myself up here just because I want. I mean, it totally makes sense to put this here on mobile. It's just, it's really, oh boy, it's really messing with me here. Okay, so this is the about. This is about. Aha. About. That feels better. So when I do this, okay, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. And what the heck is this? This is the H3. Okay. Okay, so this is taken care of, looks like. This is also 36. Okay, so whatever this is, 32, this needs to be. So Ryan H2. Because either this is too small, we got to make these, you know, equivalent. So now we come to the about. So we're done with Ryan. This is the about we're dealing with now. So we already did the standard. So now this is going to be the, let's just do this as the card. Okay. That's portfolio. Wait, that's about. What the hell's going on? Oh, I'm on index. Jesus. What a day for me right now. I am just... I don't know what it is. I just feel like I'm off my game today. But, okay. Meet the electrician. Write content. There we go. It's about... In the About section, write content. So this box shadow. So there's that. And we got a, let's see. Is there a border radius on there? I don't see it in here. Let's see it in the design. Is there is a border radius. What are you? Or maybe it doesn't. No, it does not. Okay, so no border radius. So let's do our image now. Let's grab my code for backgrounds. And let me see. What is it under? Wall. Okay, wall. Okay, now we gotta give it a height with 100%. So there it is. And I need a border radius of 5 pixels. This looks like it's rounded, and the content, padding, let's say 10 pixels all around. Is that enough? No. Because it's actually 36, so let's try 20. Just because we're on mobile, it's not going to be nearly as, big. I think 20 should be healthy. And then the H3. So this is 24 and this is 18, so it's, let's see, 18 and 24, that's 6. So 1.3 M, I think that'll be. So let's do, if it's 16, then maybe it'll be font size of 22 pixels. And then P. Line height of 1.5 M, which is like what I like to do, my favorite stuff. And then we're going to text the line left, because there's just way too much text here to stay middle. Image margin bottom 20, so twice. And then the H3 is going to be font weight of bold. We definitely need more space up here. So let's do this P. Well, I don't feel like scrolling all up there. So write content. Margin top 25 or 50 pixels. Push that away. Okay, so we got that. And it looks like we got a button that we don't need. There we go. Yeah, let's get rid of you. You're useless. Okay, now we got this. Well, let's just see what this looks like on a regular, like this guy. Okay. I think that looks fine. That looks fine. That looks fine. Is that really how far they're supposed to be? Sub, margin bottom, 17. Okay, if you say so. Okay, so all that's left now is to make these cards. So we got that. Okay. I can close this off. Alright, I can just copy this. Portfolio. So let's hit portfolio.card. Now, I think, yeah, 295, so I think these can fit. So width of 295, margin auto, margin bottom. How far away are you from each other? 21. 21 pixels. And then we got a box shadow. Okay, and then this. So we're going to take that same code, copy and paste the background. Alright, so that's the background. We want it to cover its container, we want it to be in the center, and we want it to not repeat. And its height is 125, width is 265, margin auto, cool, and the padding around these guys is, looks like it's 15 all around. So here's the cards, and let's just do, we got example 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's just use those. Example 1. I know we got a border radius on these guys. What is it? 10 pixels. And then 41 down from the image, so margin bottom. 41 pixels. This is going to be 24, so portfolio.card.h3, font weight bold, font size 24 pixels, and a margin bottom of 20. That's going to be a P, so you are 16, 19.2. And then this one is font size 16. Looks like it's primary. Text decoration underline, display block, text align center, so it's in the center. That might do it. And then it's from the bottom, it is 37. So 38. So we got padding, 15, 15, and 38 pixels, and 15. Now that should be closer to what it should be. this standard P. So I want my portfolio. Still ain't cutting it, huh? Let's just do it on cards. Yeah, that'll push that. Okay, I think this is too much. So portfolio, padding top 0. It's a little better. So there's our cards. And what we're going to do, so we'll take this. And div type 1. We're going to take this and paste. Take this 2. Make this 3. What are you doing over here?
Daddy.
Mommy's calling you.
Daddy, where's my iPad?
Ask mommy. Mommy's calling you.
Daddy, where's my Wemo?
Your Nemo's in your room.
Okay, you want to go find them? Please.
Well, that didn't work.
Want to find them with me?
Oh, probably because of this.
Please.
Hold on, bud. Did that do it? Weird. This goes on the card. I want the second card, not the second image. Whoops. That's better. Okay, so we got those. I gotta do these. So if I did that in that was in portfolio triangles. Reviews, qualities, portfolio, triangles. Oh, that's right, we have our own animations for these triangles. There we go. So grab these. Close my door. Little guy keeps coming in. Let's take these. Let's go to about. And triangles are going to be at the bottom. And I think portfolio, I think I got to add a position relative on it. So there they are. And triangles. So right now they're top. I need to put them on the bottom. Dang it, stop it. And what I need to do now is adjust their little rotation here. And that's it. Let's do transform, rotate. 169. We're just going to remove these. Those are the auto prefixers. We'll just get that later. It's 169, negative 55 pixels. $35. And z index of -1. Okay, these cards. Let's give you a background. Weight. So you can defend yourself. Okay, I think that works. I think I'm okay with that. Everything else looks good, so let's do, why is it all in weird, like, dimensions? Okay, whatever. This footer container, it's kind of weird, right? I don't like how stretched this is. Let's go to course styles. There we go. Punch that a little bit. Just tighten that up. Okay, these look fine. They're as big as they should be. I don't like that orphan. So this Ryan P. That's me. Let's go to Ryan. So how big is this? 394. We don't want that. Max width 300. Margin left auto, margin right auto to center it. That's too little. 350. I can live with that. I like that. Okay. So that all works. That all works. Digging it. All right. Pluses are cool. Now let's try rotated. Oh, there we go. Now we got a problem here. Ryan.Ryan width 92%, max width 400 pixels. There, that's a little better. So it doesn't grow any bigger than it's 92%. It'll just keep growing and growing and stop at 400 pixels. So we'll keep that the way that is. This might be too big, unless it isn't. 580. Yeah, 716. So this content, so about right content. Max width of 580. And then we gotta do the margin auto. So margin left auto, margin right auto. Wrong one. Dang it. Alright, now it's centered. Let me just make sure everything else is fine. You know, these aren't right. Close you up. Portfolio. Triangles, triangles, triangles. Okay, yeah, why are you guys so off? There you go. This will be a card. So I need to take all right, portfolio content. Is that it? Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter if it's smaller, so that looks better. I think this needs to be tightened up then. About container. Enough with the triangles. Okay. Okay. Now let's go to portfolio. It looks like we got another one here. What's the smallest size? All right, so 568. Let's take another one. Oh, 568. I guess this looks fine. This portfolio. So let's double its width and bottom. Yeah, that's better. Bottom -120. There's that. So these are pretty, I think we're pretty much taken care of now. Re-rotate. Let's jump to iPad. So our max widths are still taking care of us. I think we got max width is 650. Yeah. Except on this one, about right content. So 768. Whoops, wrong one. 48M, which is the same thing. About. Remember, this padding was crazy. $36 all the way around, let's say that. There, that should be what that should be. Then this should actually be 172 high. So that's better. And then it has a margin bound 25, is that it? 25, no, that's 20. Should be 25. Okay. And so let's make these the font sizes they should be. How do I have this done? H3. Font size 24, line height 29. Margin bottom 26. And the P, font size 18. That should be closer to what it should be. Is that Barlow? That's Barlow. Okay, so that's where that is. Now these cards. Look at the portfolio and the cards. So dot cards, it's going to be display flex, flex wrap, justify content, space around, and then well, let me check this container. Yeah, this is not going to do so well. Okay, so this portfolio container's got to come down. So we can get the cards like that, but these get too big. I guess that's fine. If this is 650 and that's 650. So this margin bottom should be 122. So cards. Let's get that spacing. I think we're missing something. This is missing a font weight. Did I not do it? No, I didn't. Interesting. It's not pulling it. Oh, because of the dot. How stupid am I? Okay, and we need more padding on the bottom here. 768. I should give it enough space. Let me do this, and I'm gonna take a little break to go jump in the bathroom really quick. Something is bubbling, so I'll be back. Okay, I am back and feeling fresh. So just checking this out. This looks cool. We do have it staggered in here like that. So what if? Well, this max width is only 610. So we're gonna have to fix that. Let's go to about and 48. So we just got to change the standard. Dot. Let's do that standard. H2 dot standard P width of 610. Oops. Margin right auto. Well, hello here. All right. frustrating. I'm wondering, it was just because of the way I had to copy and paste this code. Content. Like, I want this. No, screw it. Let's just put this in its own little thing. Dot. Standard group. Let's see if that solves all of my woes. And then up here, alright, who's got standard group on them? Right here. Okay, well that's 610. That's 610. Font size 36. Font size 32. It's so weird that it's... Oh, maybe because I didn't change it? See some of the work we have done for everyone. See some of the work we have done for everyone. What the heck is going on here? Why does this not look like 610? This is 610. $523. Let's try that. Margin bottom 40. Okay, so let's try that up here. Meet the electrician. So I'm gonna wrap this stuff up. And that's gonna get it. But what is this all about? Yeah, look at this. Okay, so this isn't... There's content. So for some reason this content is not letting me. Huh. Maybe I don't need the standard group because it's inside of a content already, so it's already separated. There we go. And that should be 36. Okay. I think we can make this bigger now. So let's do our portfolio triangles. try 1,000. And let's bump you up. Okay, so that's the bottom. Yeah, okay, that works. Bottom -92. Got it. So there's that. I think that's it. Okay, and when we go to small desktop, that's when we're gonna swap this back out and put this in front. I think. Let's see. I'm going to try and mimic this. I might have to make this smaller. Okay. So the way to fix all this is I have to go to my top here, my body. Delete all this, don't need this, don't need this. So at 1024, set main to display block, and it will remove the flex, and it'll push everything to where it is now. So okay, so this is what we got. So this is a remnant from the desktop that we have to clean up. I think that is before. What's the about before? Oh, that's what that is. Okay, we're keeping that. It's the container before and after that we don't need. So get rid of those things. Okay. Are these like basically the same height? Yeah. And I want my about triangles. Display block. So let's bring these guys back. So now they are where they belong, and so now this has to get adjusted. So this is 420. Okay. So the first things first, I'm gonna make this the size that it needs to be and left align it. So this is going to be about standard group. So under triangles, container, card. I don't think we need this. We don't need any of these, so let's get rid of this on CSS. Right content. Well, about. It's not the right content. It's the standard group. And that's text align left. Okay, so that goes those, and now I just have to manually do the H2. Oh yeah, margin left 0. Okay, so there's those, and its width needs to be, let's say 450, or yeah, 430. And let's see what that does to it. Okay, so that goes over here. Great. So we got that lined up. And this is, what is this? AS16. 18. We're just going to keep that there for now. And what I want to do now, so this is content group and write content. Okay, 2 children in the about container. So here about container, display, flex, justify content, space between, because I want them to spread out. Flex direction, row. And it looks like they're not fitting very well. Let's do width of 50%. There we go. Now they're left around. Okay. Background white. And I want to take the standard group and what is that? Align self, flex end. There we go. So it's at the bottom. This is too tall. So this is dragging this down here. Looks like it comes up to the P right here. Or the F. So I could definitely bring this up a little more. Container is -432. Let's try the... Let's at least just drag this up and see where we get. 539. Let's say 540, just to be even. So this isn't so bad. It's not so far down, so that's fine. Now we're going to get here. Standard group, container, margin 0. Alright, so we can get that pushed up against there. And then this container, just to get more room out of it, let's get rid of this padding, left and right of it, so padding 0. And then this one, standard group, needs a margin 0, so that pushes that over there. That means I can make this right content a little bigger. That's not as bad. 58. 55. So if I do that, then I gotta lower it. There we go, that should be better. Okay, it fits a little better. So now we gotta work on this. So if we do this, if this is the edge, and this is 1024, so this would be our container, and it would be just touching over here, but it would just look awkward, honestly, if this was our container, if this is what we're looking at. I don't know if it would look right. So the max width of 580. So when it does grow, it stays. So I think I'm gonna push these guys next to each other. It's gonna be under Ryan. Let's change flex direction to row so they go left to right like this. Let's get rid of that. Let's align items. Center so they're next to each other. Centered. Okay, this is centered, but this image needs to get a margin off of it. Okay, and we want to swap them, so Ryan needs an order of 1. I'm sorry, order 2. So they swap. And then left content needs to be text align left. That's not going to work. Looks like I got to do it individually. That is H2. Okay, and then social. Text align left to align these inline blocks to the left over here. And I mean, we could try this. So if I do justify content flex start. So flex start means it's at the start of the x-axis. So they float to the left. And then this needs to be 230 wide. It's about left content width of 230 pixels. Line height 19. That has to come down. And then this has a margin right of 85. So left content, margin right, 85 pixels. So that should push it off against that way. And if we consider this the bottom, 87. So this is the bottom. Oh, we gotta move this. Standard P and about. So this lines up. Oops. There you go. This lines up at the bottom. This is technically actually supposed to be, shoot. .48 pixels offset. So if we take this group, just standard group, let's move that down 48 pixels. So that's 48. This is the bottom, and it's 87. So it's supposed to be 87 pixels away, but I just translated it X down 48, so we need to add 48. So 135. So right now, this container needs a padding top about 145. So you push that down. We got this. And our container. Let's turn on the grid. Okay, so it looks like this is going to be on this line right here. Why can't I see you? Okay, so it's going to be right here, roughly. So that means it is the last pillar, including the white space. Yes, including the white space. So our max width is going to be, it's going to be whatever this is actually. $1,100. There we go. So now I need to do this guy. 525 wide. How big are you here? Okay, so you're 400. So if this is 606 tall, 485 tall, so 485 divided by 606. That's about 80%. So this is 80% of the height of this. So this is 400, then I need to make it at least like 320. Okay. I think I know how I'm going to do this. Pseudo element. Let's just save this and delete and close that out so I stop going to it. So pseudo element. Grab this, and I need to do position relative because I'm doing a pseudo element. Run number 4. Paste this so I can create my overlay, and then the background is going to be this. Height is going to be, let's just say 350 pixels. Width is going to be 50%. And I want it to go to the right 0. And let's just see what that does. Okay, so that takes us here. So let's just do top 50%. Transform. We're going to do top. We're going to do the little trick to center it vertically. Translate Y, negative 50%. So now it's horizontally aligned 50% of, yeah, right in here. So it's right in the middle of its container. It is 50% the width of it, so it's like technically right here. Cool. So as this grows, the container stops at 1100. I have to set that up there. But this, before, maintains. So I need to go to this container, about container. $1100, so that it stops. Okay, and this needs to be, let's say 200 pixels. So this is like right up there. Ryan. Damn it. Wrong media query. 1024. There we go. Okay, Ryan. Oh, we don't want that. Let's try margin. There we go. So we got that set up. Oh, and we can put the border on the image, actually. There we go. Now it's almost exactly like the proof. Except the background image is this one, so about. Got it. All right, so landing. Should be about. So there's that. Okay, cool, cool. Oh, again, I forgot to transform these guys. So let's go back to tablet. Like I wanted to set this offset going. So here's portfolio. Dot card. So we're gonna do. What the heck happened? I want the second one and the fourth one. That doesn't work. I need to translate them. Yeah, because when I did that margin top, it was removing the margin between them. And we did not want that. Well, how far off are they on here? It's like 70. So let's do that. Let's do 70. And then standard group. So then let's just do portfolio. Padding top 70. Oh no. Cards. I need to add another 70 to this. So portfolio. Cards. So it's 122 plus 70, 192, right? Portfolio. Oh, this isn't Ryan's spotlight. What in the hell is wrong with me? I told you, today is like, today's not my day. I swear. Okay, if that's 92, I take that. I can remove this. Okay, that's better. Okay, I could live with this. Now 1024. That padding bottom's got to come down. Portfolio. Even more. Maybe I got to do it 0 because the look like the footer's pushing up, pushing against it enough. I gotta bring you down. Well, that doesn't matter. I gotta make you a width of portfolio. I think its width is 1315. Okay, and then its bottom is going to come down. I'm just going to come down. There we go. It's got room to grow. Bottom negative 298. Okay, I dig it. I can dig. I think that's it for that. So let's see what happens when we get bigger. So 1300 is our next breakpoint. I think I gotta set a width and a max width to this guy. So let's go to Ryan. 1024. Let's do a width of, if I go to 1024 again, what does 50% make it? Is that really? Oh, it must be a max width. Let's see. Max width 400, yes. So I need 525. Excuse me, there we go. Okay, 485 for the before. Okay, and that's where it should be. Okay. I think this is fine for small desktop, and then when we're at 1300, everything looks fine. I think 1300, how big is this? Yeah, I think at 1300, we can start doing the foursies. So let's zoom this out and adjust this container. And there we go. Yeah, since we already transformed them 70, they are already where they need to be. This is already pushing down how far it needs to be. And hot dang, that was a nice seamless edit. Just one line there. Thanks, Flexbox. So I think that's cool. I think that's fine. I think these have all their spacing. I think these all have their spacings. Except, let's see. So except for this, it seems this needs to be in the middle. And it's not. Okay, so this content needs to be 18. Is 18. Line height needs to be 24. So I think on, see, landing. It is. Line height 24. I think I just need to change its width to 315. So there's that. This is 58. And you are 58. However, I think this is too tall. Or we're not pushing up high enough. So that's 379. What is this margin? Margin 104. Okay, so that's 104 plus 153. 104 plus 153. So that's 257 from up there. And it needs to be 379. So minus 379. We're missing 122 pixels from the top. So I need to do hero text. Yeah, so hero text. Margin top needs to be 153 plus 122. 153, so that means 275. Okay, looks like that needs more. 389. Okay, so that's 389, and that's 379. Okay, so that's now where it should be. Height is 1140. Height is 1146. So maybe I gotta make it smaller. Okay, so hero height. (1057) pixels. There you go. That I think I can accept. I think it needs to come up a little more though. There we go. 969. And let's see if that has any ramifications. Okay, it looks like this is moving. I gotta set this container as the same one, 1100. See, max width 12. 11. Okay, that jumps again, so when we get to 1300 territory, just get rid of this. So we just get rid of that entirely. So these guys are still on the same line. Cool. Okay, it looks like we had a change in 14. What was that? Oh, they changed the hero height and the hero text. So it looks like we need more height anyway. Let's get rid of this margin top. Looks like we gotta tighten this as well. This is 1240. Line 607. Okay, so that's tighter now. We gotta fix 1400. Let's get rid of that. Okay, 20% I think is fine. Next one is at 2000. So let's make this bigger. And 2000. We need to bring this down more. Padding bottom should be 16. Next one is 25. Padding bottom should be 13. Where's it still getting 19 from? It's 2500 from about CSS. Oh, I have it again? Well, that's just weird. Okay. And 33. It should be 10. And that should pretty much just cover, that should cover everybody, however big it gets. And where's that before at that was cutting that off? What's that? That was supposed to be there. So on 22, if I go to the home page, whoops, looks like that doesn't work. Slash. What? is going on here? Don't you dare. Don't you even. Okay. Here we go. We have no styles. I'm just going to, okay, I am going to undo a lot of anything that has happened here. And it looks like that cards. Style. This is really irritating me right now. Okay, so all this is working. Except for the freaking styles. Okay, I think this has to be cards. I think I accidentally changed it here because I'm a dumbass. Oh, thank God. What a day. Man, I probably should not be coding right now. I really shouldn't. Jesus. Okay, I need this before that's on 2200. On about. Okay, so if I go to about. Son of a bitch. What the hell is this? Okay, so we got two competing. God bless it. All right. After. Okay, so that works. I just gotta bring you down. Uh, 110. Okay, so that's doing that number, fading that out. How big are my triangles? Okay, let's get rid of these. Design, get rid of the columns. So I wonder if these are too far out. So let's bring my triangles. To negative 1108. And that means my little before, my little after. 150. So that way, when I grow, I guess I'm going to drop it down some more. 190. Cool, cool. Alright, no problems. This looks fine. It's just, I mean, when you get to the big desktops like this, I guess we have to stop it and then add an after with a white that fades it out, because this looks stupid. So I think once we get about here, let's say 2000. So 2000, I think this is in Ryan. So Ryan before. We're going to do right auto to reset that, left 50%. And then margin left 0. Let's do a width of 40%. Shorten that up. Let's do 45. Okay, and now I need to go to CSS Gradient Colorzilla. There we go. I got my white, and I need to be horizontal, and I need to reverse this, and I want it to come out a little more. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my pseudocode, and I'm going to make another one. Top of, you guessed it, 50%. Transform, translate, y, negative 50%. I'm going to give it a left. Let's go 100 pixels. Height, what is this, 45, I think? What was it? Doesn't matter. 45. Let's make it 500 pixels. Width is, let's make it 200. So there you are. Let's go even farther. 4, 7, and almost there. 50. Okay, so that's covering that up. So now I take my background, take this, and instead of this background, I make it the gradient. And that looks too harsh right now. But you see where I'm going with this. Right on the edge. So negative 708. Or positive 708. So there's that. So at least when we go, oh gosh darn it. Where's it getting its width from? I thought I set it. Oh, wait a minute. I need to set a max width. It's got a width of 45%. But it needs to stay at 906. That's as big as you get. You stay right there. And now it doesn't look as stupid. Let's try and let's make this bigger. Let's just see what this looks like. Let's double that. And that means this has to come in another. And it's a little better. Right? So here, right there. I think that's fine. So we got these. So I think that's about it. I think that's it. Oh, let me check. Okay, home page. I do this. Aha! I knew it. Okay, I knew I forgot something in dark mode. Okay, about before on 220. So let's pull up our dark mode. Spirit, let's just go into the style. It's just going to be easier if I go into the style. It's about before. So what's the background of the body? Or yeah, where's the? There you are. Okay, 1 2 1 2 1 2. So I do this, and I make a black one. Okay. Let's copy this. Paste it here. And let's see if it works. There we go. Okay, so that's what I needed. And that also means that's what I need on the About page. So I'm going to copy this. And then About CSS. 220. The after. It's going to be instead of before, it's going to be after. So when I go to About, it's sort of, come on. What is this stuff? What is it because of this? Or wait, what the hell? Okay, let's try that again. Honestly, what the heck? Like, you're doing your thing there, that's cool. That's awesome, you're doing your thing, but when you do your thing here, oh, because of that. Yeah! Hold on, I'm being called. Okay, I'm back. This is the next day, so I think we left off here. And I'm noticing something right here. I don't like that. What is that? Looks like it's just remnants. It's just on this side. And then it disappears. Let's see. So this is the after. Let's bring it down a bit. Ooh, breakfast tacos. Thank you. I just got breakfast tacos. So if I move this down, does it affect anything? So here's the after, so that's on 1500. So this is the footer, so I need to go to core styles. Let's just collapse all this and get out of my way. Okay, footer 13, there's my 15. After, let's do negative 22. There, we can fix that problem. So we'll go back to 1500. Okay, there, we got rid of that. So I think the only thing I got left here is I need to do a hover state for that. So we're going to do 1024, which is when our first instance of desktop starts, and that's when we want to see some hover effects. So it's not in about, no, sorry, it's in portfolio. Portfolio card A. Hover, and we're just going to change its color to the black that we got. I think it's 1212. So there we go. It turns out that black. Cool. Gotta have your hover states. And then speaking of hover states, we got these guys here. So in about, no, this is Ryan Spotlight. On 1024, what are you called? Ryan Social A. Ryan Social A. Hover. Let's make it grow. Transform. Scale. So if you want to scroll, scale 1 is the default. If you want it to grow, you just have to do point something more. If you want it to shrink, you go under 1. So it'd be like 0.8 and it'll get smaller. Transition, transform, and I want it to be 0.3 seconds. So there's that. There's a little bit. Let's do 3. And now if we want it to, you see how it jumps? Let's just zoom in here. You see how it jumps? So we grow, but then when we hover off, whoops, come back here. When we hover off, it just jumps. So we have to add this transition onto the A tag before hover. So here. So whenever you do a hover, if you want it to transition to and from, when you put it on the hover, it transforms to the hover. So this is where it's transforming to. But if you want it to do it on the back side, now the hover needs to transform or transition into its default transform, which is none. So when you do this, it'll grow and then it'll go down. It'll grow and then it'll go down. So whenever you're transitioning between elements, the hover state, when you add the transform, it's transitioning from here to here, so we put the transition here. And if we want it to transition back, it needs its own transition. And what's nice about this is if you can even make it grow and shrink at a different rate. So you can make it grow at 0.3 seconds, but you can make it shrink back in like 0.1. So when it grows, it'll shrink really fast. It'll grow, shrink. Grow slower, shrink. So I think I'll keep that. And I think that's it for now. I think now we just got to do our dark mode. So let's put on dark mode. And looks like all we got to change, we just got to target these cards and this thing again. It's about before it apparently doesn't have a dark mode on it. It's on 64 is when it comes up. So underneath it, I'm going to do a body.dark mode. Before background, I think the background for the website on dark mode is just dark. Okay, so that's taken care of. Let's make sure. Okay, mobile's all good. I don't like how close this is on mobile. I go to landing. Push that down. Too much. Yeah, I want to break from there, so we're going to do that. So this looks fine. This actually transfers fine. Okay, so let's start with the cards in mobile. So Ryan Spotlight, portfolio. So we're going to start here. Cards. So we're going to do card. I think I want these to have the same style as the homepage ones. Like these guys, I want them to have this. So let's go to dark mode on 455. And let's just take this. I'm gonna take you, and on about. It's right here. There we go. You know, some consistency in the website. I think that looks pretty cool. I'm wondering if I want to space them farther apart. I mean, we definitely need more space on the bottom here. I mean, padding bottom should at least be 100. Oh, what's happening? So why is this not pushing? Portfolio. Padding bottom 0. Where's that at? Oh, on dark mode. Interesting. That's because it's pulling it from the dark mode sheet, which is, this is actually on desktop, or this is on the home page. So I need to set my own. So I think what I need to do, because dark mode, so this we're running into a clash here. So we have a portfolio section on the home page and a portfolio section on the about page, but they're both sharing styles for portfolio on common style sheets. So this one is, dark mode is taking precedence because I have dark mode above, so up here in about. See the about CSS? The dark mode CSS is being linked after it. So while I have the same exact selector here, but because dark mode comes after, it takes precedence because of the cascading style. So no matter what, so if I put, if I have the same selector in about CSS as I do in dark mode, in dark CSS, dark will override it. So what this is telling me is I need to change the ID. So portfolio needs to be about portfolio. And so we're going to take this, control find. So this portfolio should be about portfolio. Let's see if this does anything terrible. Okay, we got it back, and we got that padding bottom going on here. So that's what we needed to do to get that space. Okay, so we got this. The projects look good. This looks good. Now let's check out tablet, see if anything changes in tablet, and no, this looks neat. Okay. Wait a minute. These things, close that window. So I have to swap out these images. And I'm going to come back to that because I got these delicious breakfast tacos waiting for me. So I'm going to do that, and it'll be another cut. And then we'll learn how to swap these images out with different ones on dark mode. So I'll be back. Okay, I am back. So we gotta get a white version of these. Let's see. There it is, images. So we got our Facebook SVG. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this, paste. I'm going to rename this Facebook White, and then Google. Or wait a minute. I think this is white. Or is it? Yeah, they are white. Ah, okay. Haha. I don't need to do anymore. Let's get rid of this. Looks like it's just Facebook. Yeah, move the recycling bin. Don't need you. So then what I'll do, so this is Facebook block? Oh, I guess that's just named wrong. So I'm going to copy this. First, let's turn off dark mode so you can see what the heck we're doing. And then we're going to paste. Let's just make this easy to see. So we got identical ones, and we're just going to do Facebook. Copy. And it's going to be Google. And then, so this is regular. This is going to be on light mode. And then this is going to be dark mode. dark mode. That's the dark mode one. This is the dark mode one. And there we go. So that's just the light and dark classes we have in dark mode. In my system, is if you put a class of light on something and a class of dark, on light mode this will be display block. On dark mode this will be display none. On light mode this will be display none, and on dark mode this will be display inline block, or block, whatever you want. So that's how we do that. And I think on tablet we need more space here. So this is going to be Ryan Spotlight. Let's see, but they're technically Meet the Electrician. Okay, so this is Ryan. Okay. Okay, 50, that should be enough. This looks like a lot. Margin bottom 100, huh? About container 48. Make that 0, or yeah, make that 50. You know, a little bit of space there. Didn't need to be 100. Excuse me. Okay, now I think that's it for that. So let's do our responsive. So let's go to 1024 and make sure everything is taken care of. And that's where we run into this. So 1024, which section are you in again? About 1024, this is the right content. So we're just going to take this and underneath it put its dark mode style. And do I want it to have this? Let's try it. Let's just take this. Let's just see what it looks like, actually. So I'm going to copy, paste. Let's see how this changes. I'll take it. I like it. It works. It's got the glowing thing. What is your deal? Is it just on dark mode? Why is it? I thought it was centered. No, it's not. Is it because of the padding? Because this has let's see. I don't know why it's not centered anymore. Interesting. So let's just adjust it accordingly. That looks better. One more. I'll take that. So on 1024, Ryan. This is going to be -55. This take that off. Let's go to dark. So 656 on dark. Right here, neon. So we're going to take this, and I think I can get away with, so this is neon, about portfolio. So if I do about this neon, I want to be centered. Okay. I think that works. Now, let's do 1300 and see. I don't think anything's going to be changing between now and then, but you just want to make sure. This is what those look like. Let's zoom out and let's just grow this. My only concerns would be this section. Maybe this doesn't dark mode the way I want it to, but everything appears to be doing what it's supposed to be doing. I do wish this was lower. But that's just the nature of it. So I think this page is done now. Let's make it big. So this is our dark mode about page. So you see when we hover, grows, shrinks fast. Oh, but this hover state's not going to work on dark mode. So we have to go to about, portfolio, and we need to change this on dark mode. So underneath it is the dark mode style. And that's going to be white. See, that's better. I think I want to lower this. Whoops. So where does it get wild? Here. So they're on 16. Do I have a 16? It's about portfolio triangles. I don't. Let's take this. Let's say on 1600 pixels, I want my about triangles. Bottom. To at least be there. So negative 365. Whoops. Yeah, I'm doing that because this doesn't feel right. I don't know why. It just feels better when it looks like that. And this is my screen is like 1800 pixels, so this should look good on anything between 16 and at least 2000. So I think that works. So this is our desktop. I think that's everything. And this has moved over a lot. I think that's because I'm going to build a portfolio page because I know it's going to be needed. But I removed the portfolio page up here because he doesn't need it now. and that's causing that that difference there. So we're gonna have to fix that. Move you in a little bit. Whoa, hello. That looks fine. Okay, so I need to go to 1300, 520. Okay, 1300. Line 153. I got a baby knocking at my door. I gotta go get that. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, little baby came knocking at my door wanting me. You can't say no. So 150. What was that? 153 on dark. Whoa, hello. That doesn't seem right. Oh, that's because this is all, looks like it's all minified or whatever. It's weird. It's very weird. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to look for 1300. And we're going to make this 523. And that's just where we want it for now. When I do add the new one, I'm just going to have to move that over a little bit. These look fine. Just another cursory glance. I think I can move this down. Because you see it's very faint, but you can see it hovering on top. So let's just move this down. Well, no, actually that looks fine. When I get to 19, and that's where we start running into some problems here. That looks closer. That looks better. So on 1900, on about, yeah. This is about 1900. I want to transform negative 7.5 degrees, and I want to drop you down I think that's good. Negative top 0. Let's see how this plays out. Okay, this isn't doing its job again. I gotta push it over. Oh, jeez. So here it is. But what in the heck is going on with this thing? I think I gotta copy it from the home page. When does this thing come into existence? 2200? And that's on body. I think it's about. Yeah, let's copy this background. Maybe that, because I fixed it on this one. So maybe that's what we're running into here. What about? Let's see what it does. On the body. Or body.dark mode after. Okay, body.dark mode after. I think that's why I was making a mistake here. Body.dark mode right here. And interesting, this is also causing problems, so we're not exactly done yet. The quest continues for perfection. So I got this copied. I want to go to About, and it's in About 22. Let's see. Let's save. And that still is not doing the fading that we want. Oh, it's getting a background var. This is on dark CSS. Take that off. Okay, this is so stupid. So if I go to About, I need to do About page. Let's try that. And then on About, everywhere that we have About, we need to do About page. Okay. So now those dark node styles are removed. This is white for whatever reason. So style, body.dark mode, About. This should have the black style. So body.dark mode slash About. Oh, wait, is it? It's an after. There it is. I gotcha. I got you now. You slimy, sneaky CSS. And now this. So this Ryan after, we need to add a gradient. Which, by the way, turn off dark mode. Why are you there? It's an interesting spot. Oh, that's right, because he moved it 55. We do this 55. Okay, Ryan after 2000. This is 2000. This after needs to be negative 55. And then we need a dark mode. Ryan after. And CSS Gradient. I want this, and I want to reverse it. I want to bring it up. But the background color needs to be different. What's the background color on dark? Oh, it's gonna be on dark. I gotta get through all this. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so I gotta make this. Let's copy that. And there it is. So now we got that taken care of. But what in the hell? What happened here? Son of a bitch. Because this was about portfolio, so wherever there was an about ID, it changed it to about page. Now I have this. So now I gotta do this. Fix that, and there we go. Okay, good Lord. I think I just gotta drop this. This is too much. This P, footer item P. Let's see, what is this on 1024? That's fine. Okay, so it's on 1300 that I gotta adjust it. So width, let's make you, so you're 525. Let's drop you down to 480. Let's do a little more. There we go. I wanted this to drop here. That looks a little better. I did notice something though. See right here. It blocks it. But yeah, it's honestly probably nothing I can do about that. It's such a, I don't think I need to worry about it. Alright. So if we look at all this, I think we're finally done. Okay? I think we're done. Because that covers everything. So our dark mode is working. Oh! This. We gotta remove that margin. Remember that margin top I added in mobile? We actually have to remove that on desktop. Or let's see, because I added that. Or is that how it's supposed to be? I think this is too high. Where's my Figma? Oh, I think I lost. Alright, I gotta open up my Figma here. So this 379. How much is this? This margin top is 379. So this is too much, because if that's 379, we're at least like 100, probably like 50 to 100 pixels too tall. See, that's where it's supposed to be. But then something happens here at 1400. Margin top of 50, yeah, 50. So hero content at 1400. If I remove that, then the hero text is where it needs to be. Okay, so landing 1400, and I need to do hero content. Margin top 0, and that should do it. It's 379. That, alright, that feels better. I knew something was off. It didn't feel right. Okay. I like the way this lines up. So I think we can say about page done. And there we go. So now I want to move on to we're going to move on to the portfolio page. I'm going to show you how to build it, but for now we're not going to have it because he doesn't want it. But we're going to build it anyway because I'm going to need it anyway. So the next one will be the portfolio page, where which honestly should be really fast. It's literally just this, so we're just going to be building a grid. So we're going to copy and paste our about page, or no, let's copy and paste because I flopped this, I flip-flopped this. So well, actually it doesn't matter because I just got to remove display block, or I just got to remove the display flex on the main, so this should just be as it is then. So yeah, let's do that. We'll find out how it goes when we go to the portfolio page. So we'll find out. Everything looks good here. I can say I'm happy with it, except for this. What size is this? You saw that. You saw that. Looks like it starts right there. Where are you getting your positioning? Okay, so 768. Just when you think you're done. Footer before, so we gotta adjust this. I gotta bring this sucker up. Bottom, top negative 72. Alright, that fixes that. Except for there. Gosh darn it. At 895. No point in doing another one, so let's just do 150. Whoops. 30. We got that. Okay. And right, yeah, that's too much. Let's do 10. So when we do that, we're safe. But now I gotta bump this up. Footer padding top. And bring these up. That means I gotta bring bolt up. Do that right there. Negative 161. And then that means this portfolio has to push down. This is going to be on tablet. Portfolio bottom. That's right, it's on portfolio bottom, on dark mode. And where are you? Oh, okay. But this is only for tablet, so that means tablet one. That's fine. And when we do this, that's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. All right, just making sure I have all my bases covered. So now, after the 5th time, I think we're done with about. So I'm gonna wrap this up, and we'll jump into portfolio. So thanks for watching.